Hello students, you are all preparing for the NEET 2024. Let us discuss about the question paper pattern for this NEET exam. You all know that you get 50 questions per subject, that is 50 questions in botany, 50 in zoology, 50 in physics, 50 in chemistry, out of which you have to attend 45 questions. You have two sections. Section A, you have 35 questions in all four subjects and you don't have a choice in that and you have to attend all the 35 questions. And in section B, you have 15 questions out of which you can choose 10 questions. Okay, so totally you will attend 45 questions in each and every subject out of the 50 questions given. And when your answers are correct, you get +4 marks. And if your answers are wrong, you get -1 marks. If you don't attempt the question, then your scores doesn't make a difference. You don't get a plus mark or you don't get a minus mark. Okay, there is no impact of marks if you don't attempt the question. So the best thing to do is, if you know the answer, attempt the question. If you don't know the answer, don't attempt it. Okay, don't go for so much of guesswork. That may bring you a lot of negative marks. For example, if you know 150 questions and all those questions are correct, out of 180 questions that you have to attempt, you are leaving 30 questions. 150 into 4, you will get 600 marks. In case if you are attempting all 180 questions and only 150 questions are right, from this 600 marks you will get -30 because 30 questions are wrong. Okay, so you will get a score of 570 and you will have the rank is based on if two people are having the same marks. There are a lot of students getting the same marks. Okay, when two or more students are having the same marks, I have already discussed in some videos that there are tiebreakers. Okay, so what are the tiebreakers means? First, if total of your 2 marks are 570, then they will look into your biology marks. Whomever is getting better score in biology will get a better rank. If both your scores are same in biology, next criteria will be chemistry marks. Then if both biology and chemistry scores are same, the third criteria for tiebreaker, that is to give a better rank, is physics score. Okay, then if all the 3 subject scores are same and your total score is same, then comes the fourth tiebreaker, that is your total negative marks. So better to score less negative because you will get a better rank. Okay, and of course you will get a better score also. Okay, so the fourth tiebreaker is, if you have more negatives, then you will get a lesser rank. So lesser the negatives, better the rank. Okay, try to score less negatives so that you get a good rank. If your total negatives are also the same, then you have a tiebreaker is, whomever has a lesser negative in biology mark will have a better rank. Then the next tiebreaker is, if all of these above criteria are same, the next tiebreaker is, whomever has the lesser negative in chemistry will have a better rank. If your total score is same, biology marks is same, chemistry marks is same, physics marks is same, total negative same, if your biology negative is also same, then your chemistry negatives will be the tiebreaker. If chemistry negative is also same, the last tiebreaker is physics. Okay, lesser negative, those who have scored lesser negative in physics will have a better rank. This is how the tiebreakers for this year is. Okay, so just be conscious about the negative marks. Don't score more negatives. Just try to answer only those questions that you know. Okay, don't go by guesswork. And there are different types of questions. If you have seen previous year, 2 years question paper, you would have come across different types of questions. Let me tell you what are those types of questions. One is you get questions from the concepts, okay, either from the NCERT or from exemplar questions. You get the concepts and the problems in physics and chemistry. Okay, so other than the questions that is being from the material directly asked, or there may be small twists like pick up the one which doesn't belong to this criteria, so slightly twisted question and little twisted question. These type of questions you will come across. Other than that, we have some different patterns, okay, in questioning. So you should go through the previous 2 years question paper at least to know these pattern, and you should be aware of this pattern and get practice to along with this pattern. So what are the other patterns you have is, one is graph questions. You get graph questions in physics and chemistry usually and not in biology. For instance, in 2022, you had 3 questions in graph in physics and 2 graph questions in chemistry. That is, you will be given a graph and you will be asked to answer the questions below the graph, okay, based on the details in the graph. In 2023, you had 1 in physics and 1 in chemistry. Okay, so it ranges from 1 or 2 or 3 questions, graph questions in physics and chemistry. The other type of questions are matrix match, that is, match the following. Okay, so in 2023, you had 2 questions of match in physics, 5 such type of questions in chemistry, and 6 such questions in biology. Whereas in 2023, you had 2 questions in chemistry and 18 questions in biology. 18 questions. Okay, so the another type of questioning pattern is statement type. You will be given 2 statements. Okay, and you should know which statement is correct or both the statements are right. So you should know what is first option, second. You should go through these type of questions. Okay, and in 2022 you had 1 question in physics of statement type and 6 in chemistry and 11 in biology. Okay, whereas in 2023 you had 2 questions in physics and 2 questions in chemistry and 11 questions in biology of this statement pattern. Another type of questioning is assertion and reasoning. That is, you will be given an assertion statement and you should understand, or you should tell whether the reason explains that. Okay, in 2022 you had 1 such question in physics, 2 such questions in chemistry and 4 in biology. In 2023 you had 4 questions of this pattern, assertion reasoning, in physics, 4 in chemistry and 8 in biology. So totally the number of questions of matrix match, statement, assertion reasoning makes the paper lengthy. Other than that, you have one more type, that is multiple correct statement. Okay, so in 2022 you had 8 questions in biology of this pattern, and 23 you had 5 in chemistry of this pattern and 12 in biology of this pattern. So these all types of different types of questions where you have to go through the question paper for more than 1 minute makes your exam little difficult to complete it on time. Okay, so that is the reason we ask you to take up mock test including all these patterns in your question paper, so that you will speed up your working time even going through these types of questions. Okay, so get well prepared and do your exams well. All the best.